Horrors, it's me, Ari Lee, the first Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. You're watching Horror Junkies 509. And remember, Jason never dies.
Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies? Horror Junkies 509, Kyle 13th coming at you again today, you guys. And as you can see, I'm checking out this figure today, you guys. This is something that just came hot off the presses, showed up at my doorstep, and we got to review it because you know what today is? It is October 1st, you guys. So, spooky season, let's turn it up to 11, even louder than it was in September because it's time. It's here. Halloween is on its way more so than ever, and we're only getting closer day by day. September, thank you for everything you did for us, but October, let's get it rock and rolling, you guys. This month never lasts long, so let's go ahead and pump out as much fun as we can. So I'm going to be doing some fun videos, you guys. I've already been doing some costume videos and some different stuff leading up to this, but I knew as soon as this hit my doorstep, I had to do this. I have other figures I need to do that were before this, but honestly, this being a brand new figure, and I think this is going to be kind of a big deal because art is absolutely huge right now. So let's review this figure because I think a lot of people, including my fellow subscribers, want to see this thing. So let's dig in and check it out for October 1st. What is it not the right time to do it? I'm in the costume. Let's do this. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys are having a killer day out there. I hope the first day of October is treating you well. It treated me oh so well. And I was like, I'm just so happy. So, let's do a video because that's what, let's share the wealth, you guys. And I know you guys like when I do videos. So here we are with another one. And we're going to be doing quite a bit during spooky season. You guys, I'm going to pump out as much as I possibly can. But Art the Clown is a big hit right now. My review for the costume is doing pretty good. So let's see how the figure does, you guys. So let's go ahead and check this bad boy out. We got the cover. So we do have more Art the Clown figures coming. So I believe this one is for the first movie. The next one is going to be the blood-covered one, so it's going to be from Terrifier 2. Correct me if I am mistaken, because I do not know everything, trust me. And then we're also getting the Santa Claus Ultimate Art for Terrifier 3. So really excited that they're pumping these out relatively quickly. I don't know exactly when they'll be hitting, but this one is orderable. You guys, it is available, so if you guys want to get one, I don't know if it's in stores yet, but I do know NECA has it and is shipping it out, so if you need to get one, definitely recommend it. So let's go ahead and check this bad boy out. We do have the cover. So we do have Damien Leone's Terrifier, Ultimate Art the Clown action figure, and really cool art on the cover. We do have Damien Leone's Terrifier on top. We got the NECA logo. Along the side, we have the white side. So we got art, a good picture of art with this hacksaw. It says Terrifier, Damien Leone. And we got the back with all the action shots of this figure. You guys see a lot of different facial features that come along with it. And we also have the a black side, because the different sides of the costume. So I think it's really cool they made the box really fit the character on this one. So he's got, looks like a meat cleaver on this one and another face. And, Damien Leone's Terrifier. On the bottom, we do got the credits. We do have Real Toys right here. So Real Toys is not credited on the side on this one, but it is credited down here. So they're not forgotten. So that's going to be the box, you guys. I'm really excited to tear this right open and show you guys all the goods. But first, let's go ahead and show you the action pose on the window here. Looking really good. I'm really stoked about how this figure is looking and all the accessories it comes with. And then here's the main event. If the glare doesn't just make me commit glare suicide or anything like that, all joking aside. But seriously, I hope this thing looks absolutely incredible. So I can't wait to rip it on open and show you guys all the fun stuff. And I know you guys saw Art at the beginning. I thought he was going to be trying to review this video for me. And I was like, no. I cannot have a full video of full subtitles, you guys. That just won't work. I don't think it's going to be very beneficial, but maybe it would. You guys will have to let me know. All right, you guys. So we got the main event out of the box. Let's go ahead and check out the background. Looks like we got some wall of his dungeons. Got like a handrail there. But you know, kind of how the first one was. It was kind of in that weird warehouse district area, next to the pizza joint. But you know, it'd still be kind of cool. Be a good display point if you guys want to display your figure in front of this. I think it would still look pretty cool and work for the figure absolutely well. As you know, I don't do that because I don't have enough room to display them with display stands. But, you know, it'd still be fun too if you wanted to. And since I don't have the mask on, I can be Horror Junkies 509 and not Dr. Clown anymore. All right, you guys. So we do have the main event. Look at this guy. Look at all the stuff he comes with. I can't believe how much they gave him. A lot of people were complaining that he doesn't come with the horn. But I think I'm pretty sure we are getting that in the part 2 figure, so I think it is coming. I haven't seen the first one a little bit. Does he even have his horn in the first one? I know he has it in All Hallows Eve, but did he have it in the first movie? I can't remember, so I'm literally asking. I'm not saying it wasn't there. I'm saying I don't remember. If you guys have watched it recently, give me a reminder. So this is still pretty cool. You get a lot of fun accessories, and you even get like his trash bag and stuff like that. So instead of talking about it, let's go ahead and rip this guy up open, and let's show you everything here. This is very an accessory heavy figure. I feel like we have not gotten a figure in a while that's this accessory heavy, but I am honestly thinking Art was the right decision to do that with. So, and honestly, guys, since I'm wearing it, you guys, if you haven't seen my last video, I reviewed this costume from Spirit. If you guys haven't checked it out, I highly recommend it. Good fun video, because that's what we do here on Horror Junkies 509. Especially during spooky season, we have good times and Halloween costumes all season long. All right, so where should I start? Let's start with one of his more famous ones from this movie, and that's Art's Hacksaw. He does the main super kill from the first movie with this one, so definitely going to have to make sure he has this one. Looking pretty good. It's got some good paint detailing on it. No blood. But got a little silver and rust on there, so that's looking pretty neat. Oh, man, he's got a lot of small stuff. That makes me nervous. Make sure that doesn't go flying during the hurricane test. All right, and we also got his gun. That also comes in handy at the end there on one of his victims and even himself. Looking pretty good. Then we got a drill. It's not plugged into anything, but it does come with a little cord. So if you guys are ever needing to drill some holes in skulls, we definitely got it there for you. All right, and he comes with a little bit of an interesting one, but it's definitely from the first movie. He's got the little, if I can get it out, the little baby doll here. So, you know, if you want to reenact that scene, the glare is not letting this work because it is all white. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you guys want to check it out, see if maybe my glove, nope. Oh, there we go. A little bit better, so you guys can reenact that little scene where he's just kind of sitting there holding it, being the weird Art. All right, let's see if we can get some of these small little bits out, because there's some super small stuff, so get your Ziploc bags ready, because you don't want to lose any of this stuff. Got a neat little knife that he, like almost like knife scalpel version thing, but looks pretty cool. And I'll tell you, on the back of the box, they usually list all the accessories, but it just says a lot of accessories on the box. Is that the exact word it used? So alternate hands, arsenal of weapons and accessories is what it says. So it doesn't even list everything that's on here. They don't even know what to call half this stuff. I don't really know what this little thing is, but it almost looks like a screwdriver with like a ball handle. But I think it's honestly just a sharpened point, so not a screwdriver. Then another little fella here. This stuff is gonna have to, I'm gonna be super careful. All this stuff is gonna be missing. We got a little baby scalpel. Sorry that you guys can hardly see any of that stuff, but wow. But they really did do some good sculpting on it for how small it is. Really excited about that, but super nervous about losing any of this stuff. I'm actually gonna put it over here in this tray, so hopefully it doesn't go flying and be lost forever and never heard from again. I'm going to have to get this stuff in a Ziplocker bag as quickly as possible. All right, we got more accessories, y'all. So we have like kind of like a little hatchet thing. So that's looking pretty cool. Next up, we got a claw hammer. So so we can. So whenever it becomes hammer time, he is ready and prepared for that. If you need him to be, he does have a small meat cleaver, looking pretty good. None of this stuff really has blood on it per se, but you know there is some good paint detail for the metal, and some of it even has some rust. We got a good old kitchen knife. So glad to see that, you know, we do have a wide assortment of weapons for him, because he uses just a ton of different things, as much as he humanly possibly can. So there's almost like a bigger knife, almost a machete. I'd even call it a machete, honestly. Like it's in machete territory, I would say. Looking good. And then we also have a bigger meat cleaver, pretty much the same exact thing, probably just sized up a little bit, but you know, always good to have another meat cleaver. And I don't even know what this thing is called. It's another little tiny medical hatchet thing. I don't know. I've never used one of these, but I've seen them before. But yeah, I don't know what to call that. But it looks pretty good. Sculpted really well. Got a lot of rust on there. Got a good handle on there. So that's in good fun. And one of the more exciting weapons that we see him use is this little whip device with a bunch of scissors and scalpels on it. That's looking absolutely excellent. Really enjoying that we have this, because I really like it when, you know, they show like weapons kind of like this in the movie that are a little, you know, more creative than just a normal machete, knife, or anything like that, and we get an accessory of it. So really, really excited to have that. All right, so the next part I'm going to show you, as you guys know, I don't go through these one at a time. I kind of just give you guys a handful of them. But we do have a good assortment of interchangeable hands. We have 6 extras to be exact, but you know, so here we go. We got those. So we do have a bunch of different variants of his hands, so we can hold all the different accessories. I usually like it when we have very few hands and just multiple hands can hold the same accessories, but you know, I guess we'll see. Here's almost like a perfect one for the scalpel, but we'll see. But you know, a good amount. So you guys, if you love interchangeable hands, we definitely have a lot of them for you. And now we have interchangeable expressions, which I'm excited about, because this is one thing I really loved about the John Carver figures, that it just kind of popped off and then you could pop on the new one. So that's exactly what's going on. So we do have the frowny faced art right here. As you can see, like it's just a face. So you can pop it on and pop it off your figure. So it's not interchangeable heads. I really hope a lot more figures go to this, because this is so helpful. I hate interchangeable heads. I hate interchangeable most things. But this is something of the future, and I'm really excited about that. And we do have 2 more. We have the most excited art of the bunch. Like, he is just jazzed. He probably just really mutilated one of his victims, and he's super stoked about it. Just enthusiastic, as he always is. And then we got probably just a general... he definitely looks pissed off. Like, he's like, one of his victims is trying to get away, and he's like, oh hell no, I don't think so. But that one's looking pretty good, if you guys can get a good look at that. All right, you guys, so that's all the accessories. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out the main event of this figure review, which is the main event of art, and he just falls right out. That's perfect. I can't ask for more than that to happen. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and take a good look at this guy with the other alternate face. So we do have 4 altogether. It's a really nice smile, cheesy smile art, which I think is really great. Can't go wrong with that. So the figure doesn't come with it, but I have it. So does that count? That makes it better? I hope so. All right, you guys, so looking at Art the Clown here, he's definitely sculpted up really well. He does have some the rubber upper body, so it's like it's his whole suit. And then, you know, the harder legs and arms, so that's looking pretty good. We got his hat, you know, we got the puff balls, we got the neck frilly right here. Everything's looking really decent on him. Like, he's got the big old shoes on like he's supposed to have. I feel like the shoes are splitting, though. That could just be the way it comes. I don't know. But hopefully those aren't coming apart. You can kind of see a little bit of a gap in between them. Maybe that's just the way it's supposed to go. Maybe not. I don't know. But this thing's looking absolutely phenomenal. Let's go ahead and check out articulation. So it looks like his head is 100% on a ball joint. This thing is rotating like nobody's business. And, you know, his shoulders, you know, he's able to move them all around. Doesn't feel like anything's going to stop you from going all the way around. We do have single elbow joint here. I think Art should definitely have the double elbow joint, but you know what? It is what it is. We will work with what we got. We do. I think we would have wrist swivel if it wasn't for his costume. His costume is making it so we cannot move his wrist. That's going to make it really difficult to switch out hands, I think. So that's going to be kind of interesting. Thank goodness I do that off camera. And as far as thighs, you know, he's getting a good kick out there, so we can almost probably do the splits. Yes, he can do the Van Damme if you need to, or Johnny Cage, however you like to call it. But everything's looking pretty good, and he does have a single knee joint. I am a little bit nervous about knees after my, what figure was it? My Jigsaw figure. So I'm a little hesitant about bending those too hard. So I am being as more cautious than normal. And then we do have the ankle swivel looking pretty good. His costume does not stop him from moving his ankles at all, just his wrists. So that's interesting. So good articulation. I feel like he definitely should have the double elbows as well as more. Okay, so this wrist is swiveling just fine. So maybe I was just being too gentle on this one. Yeah, so you do have good wrist swivel. His costume is rubbery right there, so it does allow you to move it. So I'm glad that I figured that out before I went too far. But anyway, we got to go on to the stand test. Let's find out if these clown shoes are going to work as good as the ones of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Let's find out if Art's going to be a stander. Be right with you. All right, fellow junkies. So we got our Art here, standing pretty good. Let's just see if he can handle the hurricane test. Hopefully these clown shoes will do good for him. I think he's got a pretty good stance on him right now. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right. So he's okay with the hurricane test, but he does not like the table wobble. Let's, give it another chance here. We can't just knock him loose right away, you know. So good at the slaps. Table wobble. All right, you guys, he's looking pretty sturdy right there. Like, you know, he's going to handle it well. He's got to make sure that you get him posed just perfectly. So I would say he's going to be a good stander, but it really is kind of up to us to make sure that we get him in a good, stable pose. I like it. Looking good. All right, fellow junkies. So my final thoughts on this. I think this thing is sculpted absolutely amazingly. I think the paint up is really well done. I love the amount of accessories. I love that his face, it really is just a pop off. Let's see if we can try this. Yeah, so it comes off pretty easily. And then a new face pops on nice and smoothly. So there we go. I really want to show you that off because I love how simple that is. Like, so much better than interchangeable heads, but I honestly understand that we have to have interchangeable heads at times. But like I said, accessories are really great. The sculpt of this thing is really great. The paint up, I think they really did a great job. I'm really excited that we're going to get more because I want the blood covered one. As you can see, I'm kind of into that. But yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with this figure. I'm going to go ahead and give it a solid 9 out of 10. I don't have a good solid reason not to give it a really high score. And so he's a good stander, looking really good, and he's going to be a great addition to any one of your guys' collection. He definitely gets a solid and a solid for sure. All right, you guys. So that's going to do it for me, Horror Junkies 509, on my review of the Ultimate Terrifier Art the Clown figure, you guys. So that's going to do it for me, Horror Junkies 509, signing out just until next time. You guys already know it. I've been sentenced to life. I am a horror lifer, and you guys have an absolute killer day. Enjoy it. October 1st is here. Let it turn to 11. I hope you guys were running wild with spooky season already, but if you haven't, let's go. Let's get it going. Let's turn it up to 11, and let's enjoy it because it doesn't last for long. Don't miss it. Enjoy it. So see you guys next time when Horror Junkies 519 rides again. And you know I'll be back very soon. Spooky season is in full swing. Take care, stay bloody, and have a killer day.